All right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Miles of Bacon Games Live. Today is a very special Friday feature as I am attempting my very first speed run of a game. And we're going to be doing that with one of my all time favorites, SSX 3. So I'm giving myself 2 hours. And the only rule that I have is that I have to get a gold medal in order to sort of move on. That's sort of the only goal I'm setting, or the only rule that's for the speed run. I've been playing this game, and I'll talk about the game as I play it. But I've been playing this game for a super long time, I'm usually able to beat it very quickly, but I've never tried to do it in 2 hours. So whether or not I'm gonna be able to do that, we're gonna see. The only other thing is that as much as I hate to do this, there's due to the licensed tracks that are included in this game, I will have to turn the music off because I do want to post this playthrough to YouTube, but I don't want to get any copyright strikes or anything like that. So we are going to do it without music as much as that kind of stinks. But we're still going to have a good time, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here with my guy Griff. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, just to talk about my history with the game a little bit. I got this game for Christmas in 2003, and my brother and I remember that Christmas like it was yesterday, right? My brother and I opening up the game, running over to the GameCube, and playing it for the first time. I sat on the floor next to my brother while he played it, and I've been playing this game ever since. And what I've been doing, I don't know what year I started this tradition. Probably like a year or two after. Every year around Christmas time, I like maybe around a day or two after Thanksgiving, maybe 1st of December or so. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I will play this game as sort of a Christmas tradition, and I've been doing that every year for like 20 years. And this year, or last year in 2023, that marked the 20th year that this game has been out. So super special anniversary there for this game. Such an awesome game, way ahead of its time for sure. And as I'm starting this speed run, I'm having to fight against my sort of intuition and how I play this game. So I am a huge like tricks person. So I much prefer to to take my time and do as many tricks as possible. So I'm kind of forgetting that I need to get through this as quickly as possible, especially with the peak challenges. So if you're unfamiliar with this game, there are 3 peaks that each have their own like sets of courses that you play through. You do races and freestyle events. At the end of the peak, on both the freestyle and the racing side, there's what's called the peak challenge, where you have to go through the entire peak and play each sort of course, whether that's the freestyle course or the races course. And those actually take a while. If anything, those are probably going to be the events that that's if I don't make it in 2 hours, that's probably why. So, but I can do the freestyle events really quickly. Like I can blast through those really fast. So yeah. So, and I usually don't talk a lot on my streams, but due to the fact that there's no music in this stream, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of talk a little more than usual to sort of supplement that a little bit here. All right, so we just made it through the back country. Now we're gonna rush over. Now, I will allow transports to sort of make it quicker. I can't do a transport yet. But the stipulation is that if like I'm coming from like the backcountry or something, I've got to do like, I've got to make it through the backcountry first. I can't just transport from the backcountry straight to a level. So we're going to transport here to the first freestyle event. And we get no DJ Atomica, unfortunately. DJ Atomica, of course, is the radio DJ of the game. Super cool guy. Alright. Let's do it. Now, the only thing I have not really worked out that I can think of is the time it will take to sort of level up my stats. Because it takes a considerable amount of time to go into the lodge. Oh, crap. That's not a good start. It takes a good amount of time to, like, go into the lodge. You know, pick your stat, upgrade it, save the game, load back into the game. So I'm going to have to, like, pick and choose what I'm going to upgrade and what I'm not. I'll probably, if anything, I'll probably upgrade my speed stats for races so that I can get through those really quickly. I don't feel like I'm going to really need them for the tricks. Maybe when we get to peak 3, I'll need it. Yeah, see, we won't have an issue getting in the first place here. At least for this run. Get this 10 times multiplier here. Although I don't think we're going to need it. Can we get it? No, okay. That's alright. If we had gotten it, we could have skated through to the end of the end of R&B here, but that's alright. Yeah, we're going to hit it. No problem, not worried. I'm going to skip this big ramp here. I always do this big giant oh crap. Oh, avoid it. There we go. That's a time killer right there, so I'm going to have to avoid it. If I can get the first place here, so that I don't have to get that 10 times multiplier at the end, that would be fantastic. I'll probably just have to do one more trick here. Yeah, this is it. Alright, cool. Alright, so first thing I'm learning here, get first place as quickly as possible so that we can move on to the next heat. Because we're already 10 minutes in, and we're still in R&B. So, let's just get that first place as quickly as possible. Not a good start. I haven't played this game in a few months, so I'm a little rusty. But we're warming up here. We're warming up. No Uber trick there. Ah. Would have loved to have had an Uber trick there. Probably would have put me in the third. Not the start I'd hoped for. I'm usually a lot smoother with this course. I'm going to have to try to get that 10 times multiplier coming up here if I want to... if I want a shot at getting... Okay, there we go. We're down in the third place here. Or second place. I think I've got it this time. Come on, there we go. That's going to put me at first. Ah, almost. Okay. No problem, though. We're pretty close, so we can kind of balance out speeding to the end and getting into first place comfortably, which we're going to do. There we go. Now we can sort of race to the end here. So that's going to be the goal, I think. Like I said, getting that first place as quickly as possible. Of course, that's going to be... harder to do the further in we get into this. But for peak 1, if we can get like... If I can get done with peak 1 in 30 minutes, that's going to be ideal, I think. Like, races and all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do races, though. In 30 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If I don't hit it this time, I think what I'm going to do is do a speed run where I count up the time instead of down. To sort of give myself a bit more time there. Okay. Freestyle. Crow's Nest. Crow's Nest is going to be pretty quick. Alright, here we go. So a little character history or background. I have always played as Griff in this game. I've never played as another character. And the reason why is because when I was a little kid playing this game, and if you don't know, Griff, the character I'm playing as, he's a 12-year-old kid, right? So he's this, like, kid who's on this professional snowboarding circuit with all of these, like, adults who are professional snowboarders or whatever. And when I was playing him as a kid, I played as him because I felt like I could identify with the one kid character. I've dabbled with other characters though, but I've not like seriously played with any other characters. Griff by far I think controls the best. Because he's so small, I feel like he's able to be more flexible in the air and on the ground. Oh no. Oh crap, we didn't quite get it. Okay. Gonna take a little bit of time here. One more should do it. There we go. Sweet. Is that it for Crow's Nest? Is this a 3-heat thing? There we go. Now we're done. All right. On to the junction. Or the half. Is it? Yeah, the junction. There we go. All right. We're less than 15 minutes in. We're almost. We're halfway through the peak. After this is the M.O.B.G challenge, and then the peak 1 trick challenge, and then what I'll do is I'll use that money to I'll use the money from the freestyle stuff to up my speed so that I can do the races really fast. There we go. This is my favorite course to get a platinum in. I remember when I was a kid trying to get a platinum, my hands would like cramp up and I'd be squeezing the controller so hard. I'm still doing that now, to be honest. Like when I do these tricks, I'm squeezing the heck out of the controller, and I don't know why I do that. It doesn't make Griff do the tricks any better. It's okay. 20 years in, I'm not going to change my habit. Okay, we're in second place here. It should do it. It should do it. I'm going to bank on that. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. I forgot about the trick multiplier. Crap. Okay. Could have shaved off a few seconds there, but I messed up. Sweet. All right, final round. Here we go. I think by peak 3, I'm going to have to start upping my trick meters. Because that's going to be really hard to hit those scores on peak 3 without any trick multipliers. So peak 2, I think I'll be able to handle it. But we'll see. Third place, there we go. Alright, if you're just stepping in, today we are speed running SSX 3. Giving myself 2 hours to beat the entire game, freestyle and races combined. The big rule, really the only rule, is that I have to get a gold medal in everything to advance to the next thing. I've got 65,000 combo points here, so I'm just going to risk it. There we go. Nice. There we go. All right. Get to that challenge. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I want to allow myself as much time for peak 3 as possible. If I can have 45 minutes for peak 3, that would be ideal. And of course, I'm gonna sort of treat this one here like a race. I'm not really too worried about Mac here. I want to get to that peak challenge as quickly as possible. Did not mean to do that. I'm also not going to worry about the money upgrades unless I like run right into it. Just going to pass it by to save some time. I also want to try to get to the bottom of this mountain here by the 20-minute mark, if I can. Oh, crap. And so what I'm doing, by the way, I'm kind of just playing the game as normally, you know, like I normally do when I play on my own. I don't have any sort of special speedrunning tricks. I don't know that there are any of those in this game. I'm sure there are, I just don't know them, but I'm kind of just trying to play as fast as I can with my experience in this game. And I think that's kind of the fun of it. Ah, crap. Okay. Yeah, because I'm sort of rushing, I'm making some goofy mistakes I wouldn't normally make, but got about 45 seconds to get to the bottom of this here. Yeah, definitely not worried about Mac here, so I'm just gonna get some boost and run to the end here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. And we're going to hit the 20-minute mark. Or just about 20 minutes. There we go. Nice. All right, let's finish off this side of the peak and move on to the races. 20 minutes for the first side of the peak, I think is pretty good. And then we're just going to knock this out real quick. 130,000, no big deal. Again, going to sort of treat this portion of it also like a race, because we do also have to go through R&B to beat this. Although one thing I do wish was changed about this when the game was made, when you do these challenges, I sort of wish it would end when you hit the goal bonus. I get it, like you know, if you wanted to get like a high score or something above the goal, I get that. But I guess for the purpose of my speed run, you know, I don't even really have to do any tricks here. I can kind of just keep my Uber boost and just kind of speed to the bottom. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I can get more than 130,000 on R&B alone. That shouldn't be a problem at all. So I'm just going to get there as quickly as possible. The thing that I think is going to be the killer is that the races have 3 peaks, especially when we get to like peak 2's races are pretty long. And I'm not like, I win my races, but I'm not like a great racer at this game. So I mess up. I don't do it flawlessly. So that's going to be, I think, the biggest challenge. There we go. We hit the goal. Part of me is wondering if I should do all the freestyle stuff first and get it out of the way, then do the races. I don't know if that'll make a difference. The only way I could see that making a difference is if, like, I get stuck on a race, you know, and it keeps me from finishing a peak in time or something. But yeah, so basically we're just gonna speed through here. We're gonna speed through R&B and get to the bottom as quickly as possible. Gonna try to get there before my boost runs out, although I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Ah, crap. Ah, okay. All right. Man, yeah, these in-between transition parts are going to kill me, man. We're at 25 minutes. Okay. All right, so that's something to think about. If it takes 25 minutes to get through a peak, it's going to take at least half an hour. At least half an hour to get through all of the races. Thankfully, there's only 2 of them. But again, they're 3 heats each. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge to overcome. We can avoid any wipeouts till the end of this. That would be perfect. Oh my god, come on. I guess I'm getting used to speed running this game. I've been playing it a certain way for so many years, and now I'm kind of tripping over myself trying to rush to the bottom here. Gonna use these rails to speed things up here. There we go. There we go. 26 minutes, done with peak 1 freestyle stuff. All right, on to the races. Oh yeah, now SSX Tricky is my jam, man. I mean, I prefer SSX 3, but SSX Tricky is where it all started. So, all right, so 26 minutes. Gonna try to finish this peak entirely by the first hour. That being said, I don't know if I'm going to get to the end. By attributes. Speed. Just going to... Nice. All right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is if I feel stressed. I'm not gonna lie, I feel stressed. Okay, we're gonna transport here, speed things up a bit. Yeah, I feel stressed at the moment, but we're still having fun. We're still having fun. If we can do all 3 heats by the 40-minute mark, then that would be key. I just hate having to take the whole first hour to do the first peak. Just gonna skip that there. By the way, if you're just joining in and you're wondering why there's no music playing right now and why it's like so quiet, this game features licensed tracks for its background music. And I want to be able to post a gameplay to YouTube and not get a copyright strike against my Twitch and YouTube channels. So we're playing without the music. As much as I hate to do that because the soundtrack of this game is awesome. Like, I discovered Yellow Card from this game, so yeah, the soundtrack is awesome. But we want to avoid getting copyright strikes, so we're going to keep it off for the stream. And I missed the shortcut because I never take that shortcut. There we go. Good one. I would love to be listening to some Yellow Card while I'm doing this right now, honestly. I would love to be listening to DJ Atomica introduce Yellow Card while I'm doing this. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe I will. We'll see. Of course I'm in first place because I'm trying to speedrun this. Can I hit this rail? We don't care about the jump. Just get to the bottom. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Not bad. That's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good time for this race. So the key with races here are to get super uber as quickly as possible and just and make sure not to get too greedy with the tricks or anything. I missed this rail last time, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. Thank you very much. I don't believe that that shortcut is actually a shortcut. I actually think it takes longer to get to the other side here if you do take that quote-unquote shortcut. So we're going to skip it. Okay. I'm going to take the shortcut here. Here we go. Bam. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we need those rails, man. Can I make it, please? Okay, no. At least I didn't wipe out there. That would have been bad. We're cruising through this one. This is a much better run of this course. Okay. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. That's sort of a shortcut, I guess. Nope, don't go away. Yeah, we're going to beat our 240. Nice. Okay, one more, one more, one more. Sorry if I'm kind of neglecting the chat. Yeah, that's why I do the Miles of Bacon game live stuff. Because, yeah, I agree. It is fun to sometimes just watch gameplay and just sit back and chill. No, I'm not going to learn any... Well, I might for future games. I shouldn't say that I won't learn them. For this game, I'm just going to kind of play it and get through it as quickly as possible. With the skill I've gained over 20 years playing this game. So that's kind of the idea for this game. But for other games, I'll probably look into some of that stuff. As for the capture, I'm actually playing this on my Nintendo Wii. And so thanks for the compliments. Yeah, I'm glad it looks good. This is coming straight from my Nintendo Wii that I've had since 2006. And I did the same thing last week with the Kirby Air Ride Friday feature. Coming straight from the Wii. Did I miss the... Oh, no. Okay. I didn't... Does the glass for the shortcuts stay broken in the next heat? I never noticed that. I guess because I never really take the shortcuts, but... Oh, no. Oh, that's killer. That is not good news. Okay. Ah, crap. Okay. Not a big deal. We got it back pretty quickly. Now we're using it again. But I would like some Uber. Oh, man. I got way too greedy. Oh, that's going to cost me. Crap. That's going to cost me. I don't think I'm going to hit my 240 time. Ah, man. We're going to get close to it, though. Or will we hit it? Are we going to hit it? I think 240 is the platinum. Oh, my God. 239. Nice. Oh, it's not the platinum. Okay. I wonder what the platinum is. Okay, so now we're going to... Oops, no. Metro City. All right, cool. Yeah, honestly, so with, like, the amount of time that I've spent playing this game in my life, I feel like this would probably be the easiest game for me personally to speedrun, just because, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I've been playing this game every year since 2003. But I've never committed myself to speedrunning it and learning the game in that sort of fashion. So, yeah, totally. As you can see, I've not practiced for this speed run because I'm making a lot of dumb mistakes. Just trying to get some Uber here. There are certain jumps that I would have taken if I were not speedrunning this. Like I've never taken this rail path in my life that I'm on right now. Where am I even going? Where am I going? I've never been down this path before as long as I've been playing this game. So I'm a little nervous. I mean, I'm glad I took it because it probably helped me. Although now I don't know where I'm going. Oh crap, this is bad. Yeah, this is weird. I've never taken this route. This is crazy. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. So I don't know if that shortcut detour thing, how much that's going to cost me. Did they invent this game? If the Red Hot Chili Peppers made a game... No, I think the Red Hot Chili Peppers would make a... If they were to make a video game, it'd be way weirder and way wackier than this. 245, okay. Not bad, considering that I'm pretty sure Metro City is longer than the first race. Okay, I'm gonna stick to my normal path that I take when I play alone. Hit this shortcut. Do a safe trick here to keep the Uber. Take this little back way here. get knocked down by something completely random and invisible. That's cool. Do a safe trick here. I've been burned by that jump so many times, thinking like, oh, I've got plenty of time to do an Uber trick there. No, you don't. Gonna skip that. Take the normal way. It's okay, we'll gain it back here. Maybe, hopefully. No! Ah! I was looking at the train. There we go. Hit this rail. Alright, we're flying, we're flying, we're flying. I see some new chats there. I'm sorry I'm not answering them right now. I'll get to them in a second. Well. Okay, well, you know what? We're trying, you know? Man, that was brutal. Thank you for not clipping that. The key to a fast start, there isn't really, there isn't a fast start mechanic really in this game. Oh, please don't hit a pole. There we go. Good question, Griff. Yeah, you just have to... You build up boost from the previous heat, and you just use that right from the... Oh, you know what, actually? There's like a very... It doesn't make much of a difference, but I'll show you here. So when you're on the gate thing, if you like... I don't know how to explain that. If you time how you come out of the gate a certain way... Mac, get out of the way. If you time that push out of the gate a certain way, you can get like a very subtle like boost. But it's not much though. It doesn't really do much, but... Oh my god. It's like Eddie in SSX Tricky, when he would run into something, he would yell like, "Who put that there?" That's what I'm feeling big time right now. It was the same spot as the last run too. Oh no, please don't go away. Please don't go away. I need a trick. Ah. Okay. We're gonna land this time. And we're gonna hit it again. Oh my god, how did I land that? I literally landed on my face. How did I land that? You do have to rock back and forth to get the momentum like you would in real life snowboarding. Not that I would know, because I don't snowboard in real life. But you do have to get the momentum first and then time the final push. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have to time that final push just right. I don't know, like, if it's at, like, 1 second or 0.5 seconds that you do it. I just kind of learned it through playing this game, through muscle memory over, like, 20 years, so... I'm sorry I'm not able to explain. All right, 240. We're just gonna fly to the bottom of this mountain. So it's looking like by 10 o'clock we'll probably be done with peak 1. So I want to stay positive with this speed run, but I also want to be realistic. Getting to the end of peak 3 by 11, I don't know if that's going to be possible. The races are going to get longer, they're going to get harder, and it's just going to take longer to do everything. So I'm still going to try it. And if you're wondering why I'm only allowing myself 2 hours, it's because I start work at 11. And that's when I need to be done with this. But I do want to do another speed run of this game, where instead of giving myself a time limit, I'm just going to set a timer and see how fast I can beat the game without a time restriction to go by, if that makes sense. So I'll do that on maybe a Saturday special. I'll do that. Maybe it'll be a Saturday speed run or something. Thinking of marketing ideas as I go. You go this way. Come on. All right. Don't forget, tomorrow at noon, we'll be back for the Saturday special. Part 2 of 3 of our Armored Core 6 playthrough. We'll be doing chapters 2 and 3 for that playthrough. And then the following week, we'll finish out the game. Alright. On to peak 2. By the way, in this speed run and the next, I'm not going to consider doing all of the challenges. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna change the rule here. Because we do the backcountry peak run for the peak challenges, I'm gonna take away the like the initial run of the peak. All right, here we go. There's a 10 times multiplier up here that if we can hit it, we'll be in fantastic shape. There we go. Nice. Even better. I'm not going to try for the second one. That one's really hard to get, and I think it's going to screw me up. And you know what I'm going to do here, actually? We're just gonna... Yeah. The 10 times multiplier at the end is going to get me through, no doubt. I'm not even worried about it. I might even hit it before then. Oh yeah, we're doing this insanely quick. You know what it is too that I'm just remembering now? The courses, the further you get into the game with freestyle, the shorter the courses get. They want to give you less space and time. You know what? We're going to skip that 10 times multiplier because, you know what? We don't need it. Yeah, we're going to nail it here with this final trick. No problem. Boom. There we go. Under 2 minutes for style mile. That's great. Let's see how much we can get done here before 10 a.m. It took us a while to get through peak 1 because we were sort of getting our bearings. But I think now that we're in the groove of it, we're warmed up. Oh, don't hit the tree. Ah! Oh, that was close. All right. Let's hit this tenor. Nice. Can we hit the other one? No, that's okay. That is okay. Can we get the 5? No, we didn't get the 5. That's okay. I'm so confident. I'm going to do a big trick here, though. Can I get the rails? There we go. Ah, no, I missed it. Okay, so I think for this run, for this heat, I should say. Ah, I couldn't get the rail. Crap. We're going to need that 10 times multiplier this time. Just because we're a little far away from our score, from our target score. I am going to go straight to it, though, because I am confident that I can do a big enough trick to get me over the hump with that 10 times multiplier. So we're just going to... And we're already over 2 minutes, so that's not good. Oh, no, I missed it. Oh, crap. Okay. Ah. Oh, boy. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. This is still better than redoing this entirely. Remember, the rule is that I have to get gold in order for it to count. Silver and bronze do not count. Okay. I think that may have killed our speed run here, honestly. Yeah, that was a killer. I'm shocked that I missed that 10 times multiplier. When I play alone, that one's the one that I always hit. We'd have nailed it if we got it, but it's alright. We can only look forward now, so let's keep pushing. There we go. We're just gonna speed to the bottom. I don't know if this counts as the final run, or if it's the first run again. Ah, yeah, we got to do that again. Man, that's a killer. Yeah. I was not counting on having to do Style Mile 4 times in this speed run. So I'm going to not risk it this time. And I'm just going to do a few more tricks than I did before. Still not going for that 10 times multiplier. I think that'll take too much time. I'm going to try to hit the rail this time. Ah! I wanted to skip this one because this is a time killer trick here. It takes a lot of time in the air, but I don't want to risk a repeat of what just happened. So let's try this again. Yeah, we need this 10 times multiplier here in order to win. So let's get it. There we go. We got it. We got it. Nice. All right. Okay. If we can get through the launch event, I forget the name of it. It's launch time before 10 o'clock, then I think we can redeem ourselves a little bit. A little bit. Unfortunately, though, I am not so great at this one. I usually have to go back and do this a few times. Okay, that helps. I think we got it. I think we got it. Ah, okay. There we go. Yeah. That's good to know. That's why next time I'm gonna do the timer differently. Ah, I needed a multiplier there. Oh no. This is a bad landing spot. Okay. How are we gonna recover? How are we gonna recover? Nice. Whew. Okay. We finished that before 10. So we've officially done a peak and a quarter. I would say we're probably 35, maybe 40% through the game. I at least want to see how far into peak 3 we can make it. I'm interested to see. I don't want to sell myself short. I know we've had a run killer at this point, but I want to see if we can make it at least through the freestyle events for peak 3. Because I think there's only 2 courses. Oh no, there's 3. I'm thinking of the races. There's only there's only 2 races. So that could help us with the the race that's there is extremely difficult, so. No! Oh, shoot. Yeah, we gotta restart. Didn't get first place. Yeah. You know what it is though? And I'm not even trying to sound cocky. It's the speedrun element of it. I've never played the game in this way to sort of try to just get through it as quickly as possible. When I play by myself, I always take my time, make sure that I'm giving myself the flexibility to do tricks. I also take a lot of time to upgrade everything, which also helps in these situations. Like, you reach the high scores fast, but upgrading takes it takes, like, if you're gonna go off the beaten path to upgrade your stats in this game, it takes time off the clock for sure. But that's all right. We're still having fun. This is one of my all-time favorite games. I have a ton of fun whenever I play it, so we're still having a good time. We're still having a good time. Air bacon, yeah. Thank you. There we go. All right. This one's tough because all of the or most of the point multipliers are in the other pipes, and I'm really not used to playing in those other pipes, and this is not the time for me to try to get used to doing that. So I'm just gonna do this instead. Just having a good time. In other gaming news, I rolled credits on Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown last night, and it's a good game. It's a solid game. I'm gonna be putting out a review for it next month. I'm gonna spend the rest of February working on that. Um, but I would definitely say that it's a good game, but not a great game. There we go. It falls a couple notches short of being a great game. But you know what? I still had a really good time with it. The combat is really cool. The traversal is really cool. The story didn't really do it for me. I thought it was a little thin. But yeah, I'll talk more about it in my review when I put that out. But not super worried about Nate. He's not too aggressive. There we go. Okay, now that we have a bit of space here, just gonna focus on getting super uber. Ah, never mind. Spoke too soon. Yeah, so about negative aspects of reviews, I center my reviews around the positive aspects of a game. And also, by the way, I I'm not gonna review a game if I don't like it. Mostly because I am not gonna play a game if I don't like it. Like there have been games that I wanted to review that I put it on my calendar for review. I started playing it and I just didn't like it, so I decided not to review it. So that's one of the reasons why, if you read my reviews, you're going to see that they're mostly positive because I'm really just reviewing the games that I like. But of course, not every game is perfect, and I don't like everything about every game that I play. So when it comes to the sort of negative aspects of the review or the game, I should say, I usually balance it out with the counterpart that I like about it. For instance, when I talked about Phantom Liberty from Cyberpunk, I talked about how I didn't really like how Johnny Silverhand was sort of relegated to the sidelines in the story expansion. At least, that's what I felt. But then I follow that up by saying, even though I don't think Johnny Silverhand was handled really, he could have been included more. The overall story writing of the expansion is a notch above the rest of the game, and it's the best story writing in the game. So that's kind of how I like to do it, because I want to speak positively about the games, but I also want to bring fair criticism to a game. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, thanks for bringing that up. I'm still going to review Prince of Persia, even though I liked it but didn't love it, because I still think there's enough there for me to want to talk about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so this is where I got. Oh crap! This is where I got messed up last time during the peak challenge, going between the in between areas. See if we can keep it smooth here. So even though I don't know that I'm going to make it through the entire game, I think when it's all said and done, we made it through a good portion of the game. Um, you're not stupid, Griff. You're just doing your best. All right. There we go. Now we can sort of race to the end. Nice. Okay, so I definitely botched that shortcut, but that's all right. So, even with the mistakes, we came into peak 2 at, I think, 9:57. It's currently 10:14, and we're about to wrap up the first half of peak 2. I think that's pretty good, even though I think without having to redo Style Mile and one of the runs of launch time, we'd have probably shaved off a good 5 minutes. So there is that. But I still think, this leaves plenty of room for us to get through the 4 races. And I think if I can do that in 30 minutes and make it to peak 3 and maybe do 1 or 2 of those, then I think that's pretty good. Oh, can you hear my controller through the microphone? Yeah, I'm crunching it pretty hard. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is go to and upgrade our speed stats. Oops, wait a second. This is not the right place. Yellow station, okay. Yeah, that would be funny, yeah. Yeah, I think honestly Prince of Persia, the review for Prince of Persia is probably gonna be my most balanced review in terms of the amount of criticism will equal the amount of praise I have for it. Okay, let's knock out the speed, and then we're gonna do edging because we're gonna need that for these races, and I think we're probably gonna get. Oh, you know what? Acceleration too. I don't know why I didn't think of that. So I'm going to kind of level these up together. Ah, so close. All right. My goal is to be done with the races by 10:45. So let's see if we can do that. Yeah, because these races on Peak 2 are hard. I think they're the hardest races in the game. Don't get me wrong, the Peak 3 race is hard. It is challenging, but the next 2 races are about to be difficult. All right. See ya. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Beautiful. That's a beautiful start right there. Nice. If I can avoid any major wipeouts on this one, that'll be a huge win. Because it is really hard to recover on this course. So I am going to play it a bit conservatively, I think. I'm just going to let that run out. I'm not going to force anything here. Let's hit the shortcut. Nice. Okay. There we go. That's okay. At least we didn't wipe out. We're nearing the end of Heat 1. That's alright. That's alright. Okay. You know what? It's funny that you mentioned that because I wanted to do a a Saturday special for Sonic Adventure 2, but yeah, those I'm so bummed about that because we could do that honestly because I really want to play through that game on the Saturday specials. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have to pick something else. I mean, I don't mind like if Crush 40 takes all the ad revenue. I will gladly give it to them because it's one of my favorite bands. Full stop. So nothing has made me more upset on this speed run than tripping over things in the ground that are invisible. I mean, oh, there's Eddie. I talked about Griff being the only person I played with. Uh, in SSX Tricky, Eddie is the only guy I ever played with. The first time I saw him in this game as a cheat code character, I nearly lost my mind. Come on. Ah! Crap. That's what I get for investing too much in the shortcut. Thank you. Yeah, that plane drop was crazy. I actually thought I was going to hit it, so I was a little nervous. Move, Brody. No, 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 hey, don't swing at me. I'm a 12-year-old kid, Nate. Don't be swinging at me. You know, we're gonna take a jump here. Nice. Just what I was trying to do. And now we're in almost last place. Great. I'm gonna try this shortcut again. No! This is gonna be too close for comfort, but we have Super Uber now. So I'm gonna use that till the end. There we go. Excuse me. I am in first place. Thank you very much, announcer lady. There we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we're just gonna not worry about any tricks here. That's why we have that edging stat. No! Okay. Oh, we're still good. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. Ah, man. Okay. So now we are on to race 2 of 4. This is the perfect spot for Super Uber because this area sucks real bad. Super Uber. Yeah, I'm not sure. Thank you. Yeah, you don't want to get Super Uber, Superb whatever you want to call it, too early because you really do want to reserve it for that section. Get out of the way. Would it be lame if I did a playthrough of Sonic Adventure 2 just with the volume off? Or you can play the game without the music. I'm pretty sure you can just switch off the music. But it's just, with that game specifically, it's just like the music is such a big part of its identity. Like with this game, it's okay because the music, while it shapes the vibe of the game, the atmosphere. I mean, you can still play it without it and it's fine. But Sonic Adventure 2, like, if I'm playing that final boss and I can't hear Live and Learn, ugh. I don't know. I've never done that actually. I actually don't know if I want to do a speed run of Sonic Adventure 2 because I don't want to be stressed while I play that game. You know what I mean? I want to have a good time. I want to chill out. I want to go through that adventure. Plus, I think I'm not particularly good at doing the treasure hunting missions really fast. So that I can tell you right now, because I don't know how you practice for that. I don't think you can because it's randomized every time. I guess you could do it a bunch of times and kind of learn where they could be. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. And I think what I'll do is I'll sort of commentate over it, kind of like I'm doing with this game, to sort of supplement there not being music. Plus, you'll still be able to hear the characters, I'm sure. So I'll have to look into that and see what the game is actually like without music. Sonic Adventure 2, in my opinion, is one of the greatest games of all time, full stop. In my opinion. When it comes to 3D Sonic games, there is no better 3D Sonic game. Yeah, it's the best. Also because I think it's the first game where Shadow was introduced, and the writing that they gave Shadow was so good in that game. Like, honestly, any Sonic game with Shadow is fantastic, in my opinion. Except for the actual Shadow the Hedgehog game, which I didn't think was that great. Jesus! Okay. That was brutal. I know, and I should have just flew straight through the glass and murdered a bunch of people in the process. But, no, I see what you're saying. But the thing about it is the music is just that good. That even though the game itself is fantastic, the music is just that good. It's like the music, in my opinion, stands alone just as well as the game stands alone in quality, if that makes sense. Like, they're both as good as the other if they were to stand alone. And I think that's a very unique thing. There are not a lot of games that you can say that about. Um, I'm just speaking, this is just my opinion, by the way. But Crush 40, the music that they wrote for these games, I mean, it inspired me to become a musician. Um, when I was a kid, listening to Open Your Heart from Sonic Adventure, um, or Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2, and even the Sonic games that are not great, the music is what saves them from being total disasters. You know? Oh crap, I'm getting passed up. No, 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 no. Not this close to the finish, my friend. That would have been tragic if they passed me up. Yeah. Whew, okay, we're getting to the end of Peak 2. Just two more races. Yeah, totally. Did you hear about the Sonic Generations Shadow the Hedgehog game that's coming out this fall? I am super stoked for that. I actually didn't play Sonic Generations. Maybe I will. But that trailer where... You know what I noticed? In the trailer for that, during the PlayStation State of Play, the... When Sonic and Shadow sort of... Like, when Shadow comes into the screen, the way that they cross each other in midair looks just like the box art for Sonic Adventure 2. Like, the way they cross each other. And I wonder if that was sort of... if they're paying homage to Sonic Adventure 2 in that trailer. Like, if that's a little Easter egg, that'd be pretty cool. Because if you go and look it up and you look at the trailer, it looks pretty much the same. I'm pretty sure they're doing that on purpose, which is pretty dope. Nice. All right, so we're just under 20 minutes, and we're one race away from peak 3. And this is exactly 20 minutes. Usually when I do this challenge here, it usually takes me just under 20 minutes to do it. Or I guess it's not 20 minutes. I guess it's 19 minutes, but... yeah, so with that being said, I don't think we're going to get to do peak 3, but you know what? We'll get to say that we made it to peak 3. And that's pretty good. We probably would have had the wiggle room to do at least one freestyle course in peak 3 if I didn't have to redo Style Mile. But that's okay. You know what? Again, I didn't practice for this speed run. I was kind of relying on my past skills, even though I am kind of rusty from having not played this for a couple months. But I think we did pretty good. Again, I will do this again in the future. With an up timer instead of a down timer. Just because I would like to see how long it would take me to beat the game on a proper playthrough. Same place. So with this race, we have to go through the 2 races in peak 2 and the 2 races in peak 1. So I think with, how we're doing with the backcountry here, I think we're going to be finishing by the skin of our teeth for sure. How's that off limits? The heck? Hold on, sorry guys, dealing with a tech issue here. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Just had to deal with a technical issue. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just try to make it to the bottom of this in time. And then we'll call it a stream. So I am a little worried right now. We have essentially just under 11 minutes to do 3 more courses, plus all of the sort of in-between transition areas between them. So I am a little... Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. So we only do one of the P2 races. Okay. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine. We're good. Oh man, we're just running into everything. Trying to multitask while doing this is not. I would not recommend it. What a way to finish, huh? All right, well, there it is, guys. We made it to the end of peak 2 in just over 2 hours, so that's where we're going to end it, guys. So we didn't hit our goal, but that's okay. Like I said, we'll be coming back to this at a later time. But 2 peaks in 2 hours, I think, is pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I had a lot of fun doing it. Don't forget, tomorrow will be the Saturday special for Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon at noon, playing through chapters 2 and 3. And then next week, we'll be back with our normal stream of the finals. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will see you tomorrow, and take care till then. See you later.